a referee for the first two legs of 9, and it is Redley to your right, Stefan to your left. Switzerland really pumped up today after the dramatic upset of Italy. In round of 16, Hungary took out Hong Kong. Switzerland took out Japan. An exciting match between Estonia and Hungary, coming absolutely down to the wire. I would imagine it would either have Hungary very pumped up or completely worn out. Redley going for a hit to the foot. Stefan slipping a bit as he pulls his foot away, and then as he comes in on the attack, Redley with the hit. The referee out now to adjust the jacket of Redley. Redley had a bronze medal in the individual event. And non-combativity called in the first. 1 for Redley, 0 point for Benjamin Stefan, and we will roll into the second. And it will be Max Heinzer, always exciting, up against Jambor Banyai. This is day 5 of the World Fencing Championships here in Leipzig, Germany. One more day to go. Tomorrow we'll have women's épée team, men's foil team, and another day of guaranteed excitement. They're getting ready to go. We can tell you they are still in the first on the red piece, and world number 1 France ends the first there. 5 for France, 1 for Russia. They're always very explosive, but there is no non-combativity here. Heinzer bursting out to get Switzerland's first. Now, Heinz had picked up Banyai's blade, went in for the hit, and Banyai able to fashion a double out of that. I doubt that that's going to be given Heinzer had gone past when the hit landed. Reset, and no hit given. A lot of flailing about there. Referee calls halt. It is Banyai controlling Heinz's blade this time. Again, Heinzer just flinging himself forward, losing his footing, sprawling onto the piece, and giving up a hit in the process. He is always very explosive when he's on the piece, and a very colorful fencer, but at that time he simply lost his footing and slid across the floor. He's through that time. Going with the low line hit with foot. And the clock will run down, and we come to the end of the second. 4 for Hungary, 3 for Switzerland. And 3 for Banyai, 3 for Heinzer, so no net gain, no net loss. We go to the third. Michelle Niggeler on for Switzerland, and Gergely Siklosi for Hungary. On the red piece, they are coming to the end of the second there, and it is France holding a 7-5 lead over Russia as they go into the third round, or third leg. We had non-combativity early in the first leg in our match here. Now we've got the mechanic out to have a look at the wireless scoring system. Women's saber team on the yellow piece in the third. It is Italy 11, France 10. And on the green piece, it is Korea 15 and Japan 5. Ready to go here. Niggeler feints disengage and flushed into Siklosi, and he was at first. Siklosi with the flash attack there. Nigler gets his arm out and a double. Siklosi stepping into distance there with seemingly not much of a plan, and Nigler taking his blade, getting his second solo point here. Nigler starting his attack low and then trying to come up and under, and Siklosi stepping in to block out and get the hit and level. Starting the attack from probably about a good step too far out, and Siklosi able to just take a step back, land the hit. Siklosi stepping into distance there, and Nigler able to pick that one up. Referee calls halt, nothing given. The referee for this leg and the next is Andrej Kavrinjuk from the Republic of South Africa. And they'll step away. We'll go to the break. 4 for Michel Nigler for Switzerland, and 3 for Siklosi. Net pickup of 1 for Switzerland in the third. And tied at 7, we go into the fourth, and it will be Sambor Banyai back on for Hungary and Benjamin Steffen for Switzerland. Over on the red piece, they are in the third, and France holding a 10-8 lead over Russia there. Steffen ranked 55th in the world, and this is Banyai 73rd. Stefan flying off the line there. Up a 2-point lead. And that will do it. 2 for Stefan, nil points for Zombar Benyai. And a big outing there in the fourth for the Swiss. And we'll go into the fifth with Switzerland taking the lead for the first time, 9-7. And in the fifth, it will be Michelle Nigler back on for Switzerland, Andres Redley, the individual bronze medalist in men's épée here at the World Championships. Regis Twanta Evla now back on to referee the next two legs. Nickler with a feint there to draw the attack, and he did. And unfortunately, he couldn't respond to it quick enough. Redley with our first point here. And Redley doing a superb job here. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see them step away to end this leg. Well, Nicola threw on a very quick attack there. Pressing, looking for an opening. And big beat there on Redley's blade, and Nigler flying forward and restores that 2-point lead. Well, as Nigler rushes forward with only 6 seconds remaining on the clock, Redley with perfect block out there and gets a hit and brings Hungary back within 1. And now they will step away to end the 5th. 11 for Switzerland, 10 for Hungary. 3 there for Redley, 2 for Nigler, but it is still a Swiss lead going into the 6th. And we'll have Max Heinzer on against Gergely Siklosi. Over on the red piste, they are in the 4th, and France holding an 18-15 lead over Russia. We expected more of a dominant performance from France up against this Russian team, but Russia certainly holding their own, as you would expect. On the yellow piste women's saber team, it is France 26, Italy 21. And on the green piste women's saber team, Korea 28, Japan 18. Well, Heinzer starting from a low crouched position, flying forward on the attack, and Siklosi stepping back, picking it up, getting the hit. You will frequently hear us say that this fencer or that started their attack from too far out, and perhaps that was the case with Heinzer, but Max Heinzer, being the unique individual that he is, starts his attacks when he feels like it and where he happens to be. And again, is Siklosi stepping back, picking up the attack, putting Hungary in the lead now. And they'll step away. Heinzer surrendering the Swiss lead, as it is Banyai with 2, or Siklosi with 2. Heinzer nil point in the 6th. 12-11 Hungary. We go into the 7th. 7th, 8th, and 9th are all important legs here. And it will be Michel Nigler for Switzerland and Jambor Banyai for Hungary. Andrei Kaprinyuk back on to referee the 7th and 8th. And Nigler will be only too aware that he has to be very careful not to let any more points slip away here. Interestingly, it is Nigler coming into his final appearance here on a level indicator. And that will do it. Non-combativity called in the 7th. No score. And at 12-11, we roll into the 8th and penultimate leg. It will be Benjamin Steffen on for Switzerland, Gergely Siklosi for Hungary. And on the red piece, Russia has stepped out in front of France 21-20. They are in the 5th leg there. Steffen will be looking to put some points on the board, I would imagine, here. He'll need to do what he can to set up Max Heinzer to close, and Heinzer on a -2 indicator as it stands right now. Well, it's slipping away here for Switzerland. Siklosi doing a fabulous job picking up Steffen's attacks, and now trailing by 3. Steffen may feel the need to press, but the bigger hole that Heinzer finds himself in going up against Andres Redley, the more difficult the challenge is going to be as we go into the 9th. The referee puts his hand up and gone past. They've gone to the 6th leg on the red piece, and Russia has now gone out to a 24-21 lead over France. Again, Steffen coming in on the attack. Siklosi again picking up his blade, Steffen going by, and nothing there. Winners here into the gold medal match. Losers will have to fight for 3rd. Well, this time, Siklosi picks up the attack, but able to get his weapon behind him in just enough position to pick up the hit as Steffen goes by. And it's looking pretty grim here for the Swiss as we go into the 9th and final leg. 15 for Hungary, 11 for Switzerland, and 3 for Siklosi there. Nil point for Benjamin Steppen, so he will finish on a -2 indicator. And Siklosi on a +4. So good outing for him here in this semifinal match. And Bigler finishes on a level indicator. And Banyai on a -2. Heinz has got his work cut out for him here against Redley. In his first 2 outings, I guess the word to use would be chaotic to describe Heinzer, and he comes out all guns blazing here. Doubled there. Yeah, they've gone past. Heinzer held the blade as long as he could from Redley and then leapt in the air and tried to land a flick hit, which did not land. Heinzer looking for his way through, and he does. Big disengage as he steps in. And flying in again. Another double, our second. Now third. As Heinzer steps in, big block out there from Redley. Another double. Heinzer playing the odds here. He can fling himself forward as much as he can. There's no possibility at this point of reaching the target score of 45, so doubles are not really a factor. But Redley picking up the attack there. Heinzer asking for a video review in the hopes that perhaps Redley had turned inappropriately, and that was not the case. So challenge is done. Again, Redley picking up the attack. Heinzer trying to a ducking move to evade, and there's some classic Max Heinzer stepping in and a flick over and across the back of Redley. You can always count on Max Heinzer to provide huge excitement, tumbles, falls, rolls. the former European champion and world championship bronze medalist Andres Redley. He's a pretty cool customer here, doing a good job of keeping Heinzer at bay. The referee, Regis Toit-Avila, has hit the call button on the scoreboard and asking for some kind of assistance. I don't know if Heinzer is claiming injury from that tumble that he took. A member of the direct claw technique is now coming over to inquire what is going on, as is the referee. On that exchange, Heinzer flew in, got the hit, and then did a big roll, sort of fell and rolled across the end of the piste. I think he's claiming that his knee has somehow taken a knock. I'm sure he would be looking for any kind of distraction or break that he could get. And he's pulling a chair over now to have a seat. And now we've got another member of direct claw technique over. Redley has taken a seat himself. And I think he is complaining that it's his knee. I thought that was Irina Knish from direct claw technique that was down there, but it looks like it may be the doctor on call. While they're going through this, which is also classic Heinzer. I can tell you that they are in the 7th now on the red piste, and Russia still clinging to a 1-point lead over France, 30-29. The match is over on the green piste, and I presume that it is Korea that advanced against Japan. Very tight match going on yellow, and France back in the lead after surrendering it to Italy. And women's saber team, France 39, Italy 37. They are in the 8th there. Well, they haven't started an injury timeout, which they cannot do until the doctor agrees to the assessment. So it looks like it's just going to be some magic spray for the knee of Max Heinzer. And Regis Toit-Avila, referee, goes over and turns the call light off, flashing blue lights. Redley disposes of his chair and ready to get back underway. Ninth and final leg here in this men's FA team semifinal. Heinzer on to close for Switzerland and flinging himself this way and that, trying desperately to pick up 3 points to draw a level with Hungary. Andres Redley, cool, calm, and collected. And play resumes. Heinzer working his way in, and it is Heinzer taking control of Redley's blade, and it brings Switzerland within 2. Now flying forward again Oh, and Heinzer again flying off the piste. No hit there. Redley ties Heinzer up. Referee's hand goes up, and a card will come out for Heinzer. Probably any number of infractions on that exchange. Double. It's our 5th in this 9th leg. And another. Well, somehow Heinzer managed to get his point onto Redley, but no hit is given. He had gone past. And Heinzer does not have a challenge remaining. He's used it already, so no video. On the red piste, they are in the 8th leg, and Russia still clinging on to that lead, 36-34 over France, #1 seed in this competition. Very nice blade work and patience there from Heinzer. He's got Switzerland within 1. Tons of time remaining here. Oh, comes in. Flies in with that ducking move of his. Gets the hit. And for all of the histrionics and acrobatics and drama, it's paying off here for Max Heinzer. He surrendered his weapon. He'll pick up a new one. We'll check weapons and see if Andres Redley sure he gets a double out of that. All sorts of circus moves there. Picks up Redley's blade, flick to the shoulder. Another double. Oh, another one of those ducking moves. He comes, he just flies in and then stops, ducks, and gets the hit in the low line. Redley, you can see the frustration on his face, but Heinzer really putting on a show here, and again flying in with the flesh attack, and Redley just hopping mad. Shouting at his teammates, perhaps not at them, but just simply shouting. He's got to pull himself together here. Double. Hungary now trailing by 3. 19 points in this leg. Now Heinzer goes over again, falls over Redley's leg. Heinzer is on a yellow card, and he's giving up a hit. He's been given a second penalty for Cora Core. It was basically a collision of legs there. So that 3-point lead is now 2 for Switzerland, but 19 points in this ninth leg for Max Heinzer, 13 for Redley, and 8 of those have come on doubles. Now, Heinzer has to be very careful here. Another meeting of the bodies. No card given. But we're down to 45 seconds remaining in the ninth and final leg. Huge excitement. Redley's got Heinzer pinned to the back line here. Heinzer flailing, trying to disrupt, and Redley keeps his nerve. Steps in, gets the hit. Now it's a 1-point match. Heinzer flying in, flash attack, back to 2 points. In the ninth, on the red piece, France has gone back in front, 40-39. Heinzer flying through again. Blades flying this way and that. Neither fencer can land a hit. On the yellow piece, women's saber team, Italy over France, 45-42. Italy into the gold medal match there. Oh, now, what a stellar flick hit. Heinzer stepped level with Redley, and then a flick across the back, and now back out to a 3-point lead. 21 points in this ninth leg for Max Heinzer. Heinzer looking for a double there. Redley with the single light. Double there, and blade snaps. Heinzer's blade into a couple of pieces. .22 points for Heinzer. He's given up a hit on a penalty. 16 for Redley. 8 of these hits for each fencer have come off of doubles. But just an amazing and, as always, exciting and colorful performance from Swiss world number 14, Max Heinzer. Heinzer down in that crouch, flies forward on that flesh attack. It's just a trademark move of his. He springs like a cat. Redley started off well. It's a double there in this ninth leg, very patiently holding Heinzer at bay. Heinzer draws Redley to the back line and then just springs forward. And Redley throwing himself into it. He's asking for his weapon to be checked, but it works. He'll take up a new one, but only 8.4 seconds remaining in this match. A 26-17 run for Max Heinzer, just amazing. On the red piece, they are tied at 42 in the ninth. Lucenay on to close for France, Sukov for Russia. More excitement there. We've had it all. 42 points scored in this ninth leg. 1 hit given up on a penalty by Heinzer. 9 doubles. And Heinzer blocks out the attack from Redley. Heinzer gets the hit. He's got a 4-point lead, 4.97 seconds remaining, and Redley concedes here at the end of the ninth. But what an incredible performance by Heinzer to put Switzerland into the gold medal match, 37-32 over Hungary, 26 points for Heinzer, 17 for Redley, and just an incredible performance. 43 points scored in the ninth. And coming into this ninth leg, Hungary up 15-11. They go out down 37-32. Hungary will go to the third place match.